Now, you've read the title of this fucking video. Track your fucking calories. Now, I don't really care if your goal is to lose or to gain weight or to maintain your weight maybe. Let me tell you, just download a calorie tracking app like I think I've mentioned this in the training course. The app that I use is called Fitatu. You can also download an app called MyFitnessPal. That's what also other people use. Now, because I'm literally telling you to do this right now. This moment, if you're watching this, do it right now, because after that I won't get back to saying this. Do it right now. You can pause this video, just download the app, okay? Done. Now put your info in, all of the thing that the app tells you to put in, like, you know, your info about your height, your weight, your age, your sex, like your weekly level of activity, anything that they will ask you, put it in, and be completely honest about your info, because this is like obviously important. Do not lie, because your results will be false. Now, if you've done that, buy or just search in your kitchen for a food scale. If you don't yet have a food scale, then just buy one from Amazon or from any other store. Maybe just go outside to your local store and buy it. And obviously try your best to weigh your food, to track your calories, to track what you're eating, to track your food, your meals. And let me tell you, it actually does not take so much of your time. Many people think that it saps away so much of your time, and it's so fuck, I have to weigh my food, I don't feel like it. To be honest, for me, for most of my time when I'm eating, it takes no more than 3 minutes, maybe, a meal, 3 or 2 minutes, a meal, and if I eat 4 times a day, that's 10 minutes? So during my whole day, I only spend 10 minutes on just weighing my food. But, in fact, I get the benefit of knowing how much I eat. You see, it's very important to track your food, and it does not have to take you so much time. Just 10 minutes extra and you're set. You know how many calories you're eating. You know whether you're doing the right thing for your weight loss or your weight gain journey. I'm pretty sure that for a big, for a majority of you watching, you are going to want to gain weight, right? Because you are a bunch of just teenagers, a bunch of pretty young males that want to build more muscle and are quite skinny or skinny fat. That's at least I can't speak. That's at least what my starting point looked like. That's what I had to go through. Now, in terms of just tracking your food in general, of course it's not going to be perfect all of the time. It's not going to be perfect for the majority of time. But by knowing how much you're actually eating, your progress will only go up from there. So just again, if you have not for some reason already done this, literally download the app. I have the Fitatu app, wait for it to load up and shit, and I can give you just for the Fitatu app, I can give you a brief explanation of how to really use it. When you open it, you obviously have all of the meals. For me, I have the breakfast, the lunch, the snack and the dinner. That's 4 or 5 meals. Sometimes I eat up to 5 meals a day. And if you want to add something to that, click on one of the arrows. If you're eating your breakfast, click on the arrow. I have not eaten anything today yet, so I don't have anything in there. And literally just enter over here, enter the name of what you want to eat, or grab the little packaging of it if it's not something like potatoes or something like this, you know, that you can't really have a package of. You just buy it. But if it is in a package, something I don't know, nuts or cereal, you just click on this little thing, which then opens up the little scanner. And what can I scan over here? I don't have any food here. Wait, let me show you. If you wanna drink some juice, over here obviously you have the little barcode, so you literally just scan it over here. Wait. Yeah, and it literally tells you all of the stuff. Even has a little Nutri-Score, right? That tells you how healthy it is, apparently. This one is not so healthy, but yeah, you know, you get the point, right? It gives you all of the ingredients and literally even categorizes the ingredients from healthy to unhealthy, or as they say, from healthy to harmful. Yeah, below over here you always get to see how many calories you've eaten on that particular day. Let me just see. for one of the days where I tracked, I was like bulking or something, and I literally, that's how many calories and everything I ate. So yeah, you can see all of that. Now you see, before I was tracking all of my calories and doing it like much more precisely, I was really just like eyeballing my food, right? I said that I was eating more, and I mean, I was eating more. I was eating more meals and bigger portions, but at the end of the day, I was not eating more than 2,600 calories a day, maybe. Whilst to gain weight, which was my goal at the time, I should have already like ate, I don't know, 3,200 calories to consistently and slowly gain weight. So I was eating more, but actually I was just really like eating at my maintenance, which obviously was not really good for my goals. So this is pretty much why I'm telling you right now why it is so important to track your calories, so you really get to know how much you're eating and you're not just like eyeballing the food, right? Next thing I really wanted to talk about. All in all, we have like obviously the calories, and within those calories we have the proteins, carbs and fats, also known as macronutrients. Now, to make it very simple and to not like overcomplicate stuff for no reason, proteins are here to obviously like build muscle and strength, to rebuild the muscle. Carbs are your source of fast acting energy, of like, you know, of easily disposable energy in your body. This is carbs. And fats are also kind of like your source of energy, but it's much more just placed in time. And they also are here to keep you nice and healthy, so they regulate your hormone levels, they keep your brain and your body like all healthy and running how they should. Now, to be completely real with you, you only have to take care of two main things if you want to build muscle and like look better. First one of those things is protein, and the second one is like overall the calories that you eat. And the rest, so the carbs and fats, to be honest, is mostly just preference. My caloric split of the day usually looks like this: 150 grams of protein, about 100 grams of fats, sometimes above that, and like 400 grams of carbs per day, which often results in well above 1,300 calories in that particular day. If your goal is to, for example, lose weight, because in this particular setup I was like trying to gain weight, but if your goal is to lose weight, then of course it will look a bit different than mine. But just like I said, we will like talk about this more specifically in the next part of this course, where we will figure out your current body type. So don't worry, bro, we won't skip on anything here. I got you covered no matter what your goal might be. Another very big point that I have to make here, the next thing which I want to teach you, is what bulking is, what cutting is, and what maintenance is. If you're into fitness, you already are very familiar with all of those three terms. If you feel like you don't have to listen to me explain it to you for the fucking like the 100th time, then you can literally just skip this part of this video and move to the another one. But if you don't really know what I'm speaking about here, then just listen up. Let's start with what maintenance is, and it's in the name. It is maintaining your caloric level so that you won't gain or lose weight. Of course, if you put in the information into the app, it will already tell you what your maintenance level is. For me, it was like 2,800 calories a day, I believe. And of course, it was my maintenance. So if I would eat 2,800 calories every single day, then most probably I would not lose or gain any weight. I would just stay the same at my maintenance level. Now, above that, we have bulking, obviously, which is eating more than in your maintenance level, which will obviously result in you gaining weight. Now, how much of weight you will gain all depends on how many calories above your maintenance you will eat. If I wanted to gain weight, I ate, let's say, 500 calories above my maintenance. So instead of eating 2800, I ate 3500. So we have maintenance, bulking, and below your maintenance is your cutting. So by eating in this way, you will lose your weight. And obviously cutting is not the best for building muscle, but it is of course the best for losing weight overall. It's much easier to build muscle whether if you're maintaining or bulking, but yeah, I guess you get the point, right? It's very simple. Now actually there is a term which is lean bulking, and just like I showed you, here is cutting, maintaining, and bulking. Now lean bulking is something in between here, because it's not really maintaining, but it's also not really bulking. It's lean bulking, which means that you're not really eating well above your like maintenance calories. You're eating just slightly above your maintenance calories, which for many people is actually the best option, because of course you will gain a bit of weight whilst eating in this way. So not going above 500 calories above your maintenance, but like maybe 200, maybe 300, and really just staying in that lane, not really going above any of that. If you eat like this for a prolonged period of time, you will obviously gain just like slight amounts of weight over time. But the most important thing about that is if you actually pair it with, you know, physical training and going to the gym, maybe doing calisthenics, training overall, you will, most of the weight that you will gain will be muscle. You will build muscle. In fact, if your goal is to not just purely put on weight and mass, I think it is the best thing you can do, but we will obviously talk about this a bit later on. So just wait. And I guess that's really it for you know, tracking your calories and all of that stuff. So let's move on. You can now click on the next video. See you there, bro.